We're going to take you now to Florence, South Carolina, where officials are giving an update on a shooting that occurred this afternoon, killing one officer. Let's listen in.
I don't have any further information to release on the condition of our deputies at this time, but as more information is known, we'll supplement. We know that at times this is a dangerous job, and our deputies readily and bravely accept that challenge. We ask for your prayers for the wounded and their families at this time. Now I'll turn it over to Sheriff Boone.
You know, officers put their life on the line every day. You never know when you leave your home if you're going to return home. A lot of the officers don't get the respect that they deserve. This situation's hit home. We've had several officers that were injured, several officers shot. It's a terrible situation. Richland County Sheriff's Office, Sheriff Leon Lott, I called him. Richland County's working crime scene, also their lab, and we have peer support from Charleston County, Sheriff Cannon, and also Leaf, Eric Skidmore. So there's going to be a lot of officers going to need counseling that were there when the incident occurred. These officers went there unknowing the firepower the suspect had. And again, they thought it was a random search warrant. But when they arrived, gunfire started. Several officers were hit. And I want to thank Florence Police Department. Those guys were they were minutes away and assisted us as well. You know, it's great when you do have that relationship with other officers and other agencies that you call them for help, and we can work as one entity. I would ask that you please put these families of these officers in your prayers. Please lift them up. The victims in this case need all the help and support we can give them. We're going to make sure they're taken care of. And I would ask you, please, those who live in Vintage Place, bear with us. We know this chaotic. We realize that what's going on, they don't understand. But I ask that you please bear with us. I ask the people that live in Vintage Place off 5 Mile Road, this area is safe. The suspect is in custody. But we will probably go through the night working those crime scenes as well. And any additional information would probably have to come from Sheriff Lott, Richland County Sheriff's Office, who is assisting us as far as the crime scene and the investigation is concerned. Please lift up this family, because they need it. You know, these officers witnessed something, seeing their fellow officers stuff down. Fire was being shot all over. The way the suspect was positioned, his view of fire was several hundred yards. So he had an advantage. And the officers couldn't get to the ones that's down. But thanks to, our MRAP, Armored Personnel Carrier, we made sure that all the officers that were shot were protected and brought for medical attention. But as far as the investigation, probably need to turn that over to Sheriff Lott. They worked this particular case as well, and just keep our officers and our agencies in your prayers. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, please bear with me, as this has been an absolutely horrendous evening and an emotional evening. Today will mark a very horrific day in the annals of the Florence Police Department. Today we lost a good friend of mine, an officer that I've known for 30 years. We have 3 other officers at this particular time who are receiving attention at this hospital. I can only echo the sentiments of the sheriff and ask for, at this particular time, the prayers of every human being who knows the Lord Jesus Christ to pray for these officers. They were responding to the scene of an incident where they knew that their brothers from the sheriff's office, their brothers and sisters from the sheriff's office were in need, as we all do, and they do for us. I want to thank this community for reaching out already. I want to thank all of my brothers and sisters in blue from around this country who are already reaching out. We will take care of our family, because this is my family. These officers are my family. We will take care of them, and we will take care of their loved ones. But I want you to please pray for these officers and their speedy recovery. Pray for the family who lost the bravest police officer that I have ever known.